Well, I think that we don't want to lose much time now and not to stress too much, because it's a long day. We had a lot of informations, discussion, dialogue. I think I just stepped in one workshop for a few minutes, and I heard the discussion between, or I heard that it was important to point out that in change situations, people often complain that there's not enough communication. But if we look closer to this, it's important to make a difference between information and dialogue. And so I hope that we had a good mixture today between information and dialogue, so that this morning it was more input and more information, and more that one person was talking to you, and that in the afternoon you had the possibility to talk to each other and to have dialogue, so that we had a good mixture. And I hope that you don't complain afterwards that it was not enough communication. So, to collect a little bit the insights you have and to have a short feedback, I want just to go through the different workshops that happened. And I take also the opportunity then to thank the people, the responsibles for the workshop. And so we will do this very roughly. So I want to start with a workshop with David Calvière and Frédéric Guéraud. Where are they? Frédéric Guéraud? Not yet back. Well, so we missed them. They're still discussing. Well, but I was there quarter of an hour to say that they have to finish. Well, then we have to wait for them. So Christophe, French maybe, yes. Christophe Richard, your workshop. For yourself, what was the major insight for yourself? And maybe that we have one of the participants we can ask. So,
good. For me it was a learning experience, because as I said earlier, coming from the automotive industry, it's a sector that tried to apply lean management for 20 years, but a lot of time forgot about the cultural side and focused on the technical side. And I had the chance this afternoon to have people from two companies, Eurocopter and ST Microelectronics, two companies who really started sometime, or started with the cultural side and the change of organization, exactly like François Dupuis described it. That is not only organization, meaning organigram, but as well the way they want people to react and to act and to solve issues. So two companies that really took into account this aspect and worked on this aspect, at least as much as on the technical side of the lean management. So it was very interesting.
So it was an exchange between colleagues, more or less. Okay, great. So I take the opportunity also, because I see my colleague Emmanuel Joly sitting here, and he had no workshop, but you find one paper in the support we gave to you with a 360 feedback. And I just want maybe that you present yourself. You are our expert for the 360 feedback. It's totally another topic, maybe, but also we use this in different different change situations to have a good insight in what is happening on the level of the leaders. And so this, I don't know if you know it, a lot of companies are using the 360 degree feedback. We have our own tool, and he's our specialist in France for this tool.
Thank you. Yes, we saw a lot of different point of views about management this morning and this afternoon. And the 360 is another way to have perspectives on the competencies of teams and managers. And it's a way to evaluate. It's a way to sorry. It's a way to it's a way to improve competencies of our managers. It's a way to have other opportunities to work. And it's a tool we developed last year with Marion Bude, which is who is one of our colleagues from Germany. And that's it.
So thank you. This was a little bit commercial between. Just if you need a 360 tool, this is the expert. Just exchange the business cards with him. So this is an opportunity. So now I step back to David Calvier and Frédéric Guéraud. You just joined. The major insights from your workshop, and maybe as some participant also.
Yes, perhaps it would be good to have some participant reaction, but the conclusion, we are on value, because Change plus IT give a return on investment. So that's a very good workshop.
And yes, it was a nice group with international group with Indian and Argentine people and people from corporation and MBA students. So nice atmosphere as well. Maybe you can say two words more.
Well, I think it was good to align, in fact, theory and what we are living on a day-to-day mode in our company. So, having the people from the MBA and corporate people.
So it was a good dialogue?
Yes, we could exchange a lot on it.
So thank you. Well, I said that I want to thank all the responsibles for the job they did, and for me it was difficult to find something, a gift, which is fitting to our title. So a bottle of wine, it's boring, it's normal. Chocolat depuis Ricard, it's also something you know. It's fine, it's good, but maybe it's not really innovative and lean also. it's not lean. So what I found was something very special from the region, on one hand, but on the other hand also something, let me say, global, but very original. So I want to thank. I start with Christophe. I put it here. It's from Épicerie de Provence, and it's red salt. Et ça, je dois faire en français. Maintenant, tu as ajouté ton grain de sel. you just added your. In German, we say, du hast deinen Senf dazugegeben. But no mustard. It's salt, and it's red salt. Thank you for the workshop. Red, and where's the other one? And for you guys, I have also salt, but not only red salt. I have also black salt. So you can just look who is the one who wants the N. It's for noir and R. It's for rouge. So black salt and red salt, and I think it's coming from volcans, the black salt, and it seems to be very healthy. So thank you also for your job. I continue with Henrik. Henrik is sitting here. So little insights from your workshop, and maybe some participants also you can ask.
Yes, I start with the participants.
So the workshop was very fruitful with a very good atmosphere, a lot of communication between all the members, and with a lot of new tools to boost our innovation and to have innovation in our mind every day.
And the essence was emotion is energy, and you need energy to be innovative. And so there was a very innovative group together today.
Okay, thank you. It seems that it was a group, it was not boring at all, huh? Because you were in the hall also, and I saw you several times laughing and discussing, really very intensive. So thank you, Henrik. Well, The thing I didn't mention before was the really innovative thing. What from the gifts I have for you is not the salt. It's that I found that they have liquid salt. But then I realized that the guys came by plane, and that they have no possibility if they have only the little packages with them. So unfortunately for the guys with coming by plane, it's real salt, and for the other ones I have afterwards the liquid salt. So so thank you, Hendrik. For you it's the red salt also. I think red it convenes to you because you're a very strong and dynamic person. So red salt for Hendrik. Thank you. So the next, Cayetan von Menzingen, you are here. Your workshop from yourself or maybe from participants? Okay.
It was a very interesting discussion, sometimes a heated discussion, but it was interesting to find out what the different perceptions of lean were among the group and to try to find a common definition.
Yes, I hope your negative image of lean could be turned into a positive image of lean.
Thank you. Yes, I hope.
Thank you for hoping that.
So Cayetan, for you I have got this this liquid salt because you are living next here, so you don't have to take the plane or helicopter or something like this. So it looks like this. Goutte de sel. Merci, vous avez ajouté votre goutte de sel aussi à la journée. So this is the innovative thing. So thank you. Thank you. Well, unfortunately, François Dupuis, we have one goutte de sel aussi pour lui. I think that you will bring him the next days or okay. So the last workshop, it was the workshop of Georg Kraus. Ask others. So who wants to give a short feedback? What he or she lived in the workshop with Georg?
Well, it was so interesting. We just discussed about the way that the manager, they want to give the responsibility to some people, and at the same time the people that are not ready, maybe they need some coaching, and anyway for a point of view, the people that they are eager and they want to accept the responsibility and they're capable of doing this responsibility. They are the people that normally the manager that are looking for.
There's somebody who wants to add something. Who is Emmanuel? You once again?
Yes, we exchanged a lot about the vision of the managers, and it was interesting because we heard a lot of different kind of experiences and visions of the vision, and it was so brain food.
So also thank you, Georg, and for you I chose the black one because I know that you like black clothes, for example. Always you are in black clothes, so the black salt for you, Georg. Thank you. Okay, and did I forgot some workshops? Well. We did our workshop without participants. So no, it was due to the accident with François Dupuis that I was alone, and then we skipped our workshop. So I think it was good for the other workshops that we had enough attendant for all the other workshops. And I think it's if you want to discuss with us, then you have to call us or whatever. It's possible. Okay. So I want to finish to thank the other people in the background who helped that this day was a success in my opinion. And I see Huguette Ducas. Huguette Ducas, j'aimerais bien vous remercier aussi. And I was told to do this in French. So Huguette, pour vous, j'ai aussi une goutte de sel. Parce que vous aussi, vous avez contribué avec beaucoup de patience et avec beaucoup de conscience aussi à tout ce qu'on a fait. C'était vraiment un très grand boulot que vous avez fait. Merci beaucoup. Merci. Voilà, je crois que j'ai encore des gouttes de sel. Pour Carolina. Carolina, pour toi aussi, j'ai une goutte de sel. Où est-ce que je l'ai? Voilà. Carolina. Merci beaucoup aussi. Merci que tu étais partant. In English, I continue. Thank you that the idea, I think, I don't know if it was really my idea, but I told you I want to do something in this direction.
Yes.
And then we discussed it, and we discussed it, and we discussed it. And so it took a little bit time, but I'm very proud that at the end we succeeded, and this was possible in the IAE to do this and to join the MBA, Change and Innovation, with the ideas we have and the observation we do as a consultancy company and with the expertise we have. And so thank you, Carolina, it was great.
Thank you, Rémi. I would like to conclude before thanking you, Rémi, with some reflection about what we heard this morning. Because you will, when I read books, I read a lot of books in management to see what is written out there, those books that you maybe read. And sometimes I'm very surprised because most of the books start with an information like, in the past things were better. Like we have never had so much change as if it is a problem. We have never had such a lack of trust in corporations. We have never had such people that are unhappy in the business world, and this type of stuff. So it's a very negative presentation of what happens in the corporate life. Whereas in reality, we have never had such an interest into human issues in corporations as we have before. It's the last 10 years have seen, maybe because it's necessary, because we know now that we need the people. And I think François explained very well the changes, the switch between the older times and the newer times. But he explained very well how we were not cooperating in the past, and this is why things were going in a smoother way. Today we cooperate, and we have never cooperated so much in companies. So this is a way to say that change management, lean management are approaches that are positive as such. And maybe taking again the idea of cooperation of François, the ultimate goal in companies should be how to increase cooperation between people. It would be another way, much more positive, to present things when it comes to talking about trust issues, globalization, and so on. But my point is, remember that we have never been so human in organizations. If you think about organization at the beginning of the 20th century, so 100 years ago, humans were not important, okay? Today they are more and more important, and when we talk about psychosocial risks, it means also that companies are really traumatized when they are having suicides in the field, in the companies. So it's, to me, a very positive perspective about the future, about sustainability of the business, about sustainability of the world. So I wanted to conclude with these words.
Thank you, Carolina. I have some gifts left there, and I just checked who was missing, and so I think some people I just forgot to thank. One is Charlotte. It's my assistant, more or less, for this event, so she did a lot of work also. So thank you, Charlotte, for you. It's also a black salt, because you are leaving by plane also. And I want to thank also our video master, so the cameraman. You also, I have the salt, and for you it's a black one, I think. I hope this is the black one. Yeah, I think so. Thank you. Yes, because I think it's important to have documentation also from such events, and so we will look at the videos and the photos you took, so thank you. Well, there's one or two left, but okay. To finish the day, I just want to play Battleship with you. I think you know this kind of game, and but don't be worried, you don't have to do something, only to watch and to hear what we prepared, because it's one of the, let me say, the things that Kraus & Partner developed to, well, to give a little bit of humor even in difficult situations maybe, and to enlighten people when they are stuck maybe in difficult situations. And so just a few minutes of little films of Never Play Battleship Again. So our next project is going to Mars. Bye.